it's a lot lower this morning, and that, I think, is going to open the door eventually to some rain for us and maybe you guys too. We'll talk about that in a bit. 56.8 degrees, 54 degrees on the dew point, 90% humidity, gusting from 0 to 2. 2 gusting from 0 to 2 from the northeast. And I think it's going to be in the upper 70s, near 80 today, with a 40% chance of some thunderstorms this afternoon. So there you go. Back over there to you, Jim, and you're doing a great job. Back to you, sir. WB6DJ.
All righty, Mark. Well, Sarah's sleeping nice. She must not have a headache, so she don't need a little peck on the forehead. But when she wakes up, give it to her anyway. You know, tell her to save it when you're not around and she needs it. All righty. Well, now I think the JAXs are either headed or already up in PAs, but we'll give them a courtesy call. How about it, WAJAX WB8 BMW? Are you on the air? Are you still traveling, or are you in PA already?
W8WKY.
All right. Well, they're probably in PA sleeping in. Good thing. All righty, well, let's go to Oklahoma. K5CFY WB8 VMW. And Ray, I guess, you had Fred took you out for a walk this morning. So you're probably tired, and Fred is got his end of the couch. So all is right in your world there, Ray. We're listening.
WB8 VMW K5CFY. Good morning, Jim, and all the listeners out there. Good to hear everybody. It's been a pretty eventful night. We had thunderstorms come through. I think we had 2 or 3 tornadoes south or north and west of us, but nothing here. Matter of fact, all we got was some wind and a little rain and maybe some pea-sized hail, but that was about it. But everything's wet out there this morning, but Fred and I we did get out and walk, and we're back, and so everything is pretty much wet and beautimous. So but I'll give it back to you, and we'll be looking for Miss Nancy headed back to Oklahoma. So we'll catch you later there, Jim. And wave a hand there at Miss Judy. So 73, y'all take care. K5CFY.
All righty, Ray. Well, I hope Nancy knows that our thoughts and prayers are with her on the road headed back for home. So, Nancy, drive safe. All righty. Well, now we'll go down to LJ. We're running pretty good this morning. KB8 LJ WB8 VMW. Good morning, LJ.
Well, good morning there, WB8 BMW in the group from KB8 LJ. I'm here working the beds on the air thing and waking up, and I'm about to go to work on this website I've been working on off and on, and with considerable help from artificial intelligence, I managed to get some of the really advanced stuff that I was working on working almost right, and I'm somewhat impressed with that, but I'm not impressed with the fact that I had to go back 4 times to the artificial intelligence package to say, hey, what you told me to do doesn't work. What do we got to do to fix it? And each time it would come back with a fix that got things a little bit better. But this is not the brilliant cure-all, end-all to all the problems of life that seems to have gotten a lot of publicity. It's flawed stuff. There's no two ways about it. It does some impressive things, to be sure, but it's also got some really weird flaws in it. And one of the things that really amazed me about this is the realization that actually, at least the artificial intelligence stuff that I've worked with, it basically has a very feminine personality, and that's I kind of pay attention to things like that because I'm somewhat interested in psychology. But the whole line of reasoning of at least the AI package I've been working with, it's really quite feminine. So guys, look out. This is KB8LJ, back to net.
Well, I understand that, LJ, because for 67 years I've been sort of taught that the female has got the better ideas. And after 67 years, I'm beginning to believe her. You know, I thought I was smart, but she convinced me that I'm not quite as smart as I thought I was. But anyway, yeah, we get along okay. You know, I'm getting smarter, and after her stroke, she's slowing down a little bit. So we're about even now. Alrighty. Well, if I missed anybody, I did. I missed Northern Mark and Elmer. But if you guys are in there and want to jump in and say good morning, go ahead, because we still got about a minute and a half before I call in for Mr. Chipper.
KE8, H&K Mobile.
Okay, Elmer, I'm glad to hear you. Go ahead.
Good morning, Jim. Good morning. Running here mobile, heading to trackside now. Just dropped the boy off from school. He was running a little bit behind this morning. I think everybody was, including me. Chickens were taken care of, kind of in a hurry rush. Thankfully, this time of year, it doesn't take much to take care of them, and of course, you know, water them and stuff. So it makes it a lot easier, a lot smoother. And once we get the new coop built and the water tower reinstated, it's going to be even easier. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and hopefully it's not too much wind coming in. I say 73. Stay healthy, stay blessed. It's KH&K back over to WPA BMW.
Well, morning, Jim.
Okay,
yep,
that worked real good.
I was drifted the other way, so good morning, you and Judy.
Hey,
good hearing you. 11 after us this morning.
Custom selection
QV.
circles. WB8BMW is looking to turn this mess over to you. It is 7 o'clock on the nose, so are you out there, Mr. Chipper? We're listening.
Hey, Jim, did you copy me? KSFQV?
Okay. Okay. Good morning, Sarah and friends. CQ. This is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association. Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater 147.39 megahertz of PL 114.8. If you're not all programmed up, get yourself all programmed up. And come on down and join us. This is a controlled net. Oh, wait a minute. Let me read that again. This is a controlled net open to any and all licensed amateurs. Please direct traffic through net control. Emergency and priority traffic is welcome to break in to this net at any time. This morning, your net control operator is Alpha 8 Charlie Sierra. The name here is Gary. Good morning, Jim. How you doing? Please acknowledge Mark so he knows that you heard. Well, you didn't hear him because he was talking over you, but you might want to say hello to Mark. WV8 VMW to take it. AA8CS on this end.
All righty. Yeah, I heard Mark in there. Yeah, and I've got footprints on him here, from before, so we recognize his footprints all over the place. Good morning, Mark. And good morning, Mr. Chipper. Yeah, Judy gave you a double wave yesterday, and she's still sleeping in there. So I might have to go make my own bacon-flavored oatmeal. But anyway, she done a double yesterday, so you're going to have to use one of them to slide it over for today. I know you'll still appreciate them. Alrighty, Gary, I got to get out of here before I tell a lie and have Bill down on my neck yelling at me again. So 7 trees, everybody. Stay safe, stay well, and keep Nancy in your thoughts and prayers that her drive back to Oklahoma will be a safe one. WB8 VMW, headed for the kitchen and make my own bacon-flavored oatmeal. Oh, I was telling somebody, that bacon-flavored oatmeal is internal or external. If you eat it, it gets you healthy, but if you got a rash or a broken bone or something, smear it on the outside, it'll heal right up. But don't throw it in the lawn because it'll kill your grass. WB8 BMW, back to net.
All right, Jim, that sounds exceptionally good for you in more ways than one. All right, Jim. I will suffice with the double wave from yesterday, but I'm thinking Judy probably waves in her sleep. Yeah, she knows I'm on the air. Yes, she does. All right. WB6 VMW. We're going to clear with you, Jim. Take care. Talk again soon. Yep, for sure. All right, KD8 VMM Mobile. Lead us off, Brian. What say you? This is AA8CS on this end.
Hey, good morning, Gary. Everybody on the net. I had 52 degrees this morning. Heard some thunderstorms, but I didn't get any rain, so it just went right around me. And a little bit of sun glare this morning, so be careful if you're heading eastbound. Partly cloudy, and sky looks pretty good, though. So it's supposed to be not bad today. I guess getting rain tonight, though. So we had some big thunderstorms in Oklahoma. I think that was on the news. It sounded like pretty devastating. So other than that, not much else going on. So be busy this week in mowing grass and stuff. So have a great one. KD8 VMM, and I'll be clear.
All right, Brian, very good. I actually mowed the grass yesterday. Yeah, I was able to do that. That was it worked out pretty well. I mowed the grass, and it started to rain. So that was timing was everything. All right, Brian, take care. Have a fabulous Friday, because it is, and we'll talk to you again next week. KD8 VMM. We're going to clear with you, Brian. Take care. K5CF1. Let's head over to Tulsa, see what's happening. And I heard Nancy's coming back to Oklahoma. That's I think that's good news. I think it is. Anytime you come home, it's got to be good news. All right, Ray, anything you can fill us in with would be appreciated. K5CFY, this is AA8CS.
AACS, K5CFY. Well, not much going on here. We had a little weather come through last night and had a couple of tornadoes in the area, but nothing here, so all is well. We got some rain that we needed, so we're catching up with that. Other than that, not much going on. Yeah, Miss Nancy's on her way home, and maybe we'll have breakfast, maybe. So anyway, we'll see what happens, but good to hear you. And I'll give it back to you on this Fabulous Friday, because I got the memo. It is Fabulous Friday. K5 CFY, back to you.
All right, Ray. Yep, knew I could count on you. For sure. All right, good news. Nancy's heading back to Oklahoma, and hopefully we'll have an opportunity to talk a little bit more to her. All right, we're going to clear with K5CFY. Let's get our short timers and mobile in here. If you're mobile or on a short leash, come on down. We'll get you in before you get destinated. This is AA8CS, and I'm listening.
KE8, H&K, short time mobile.
Whiskey 8, Sarah, Tango, Uniforms, 2, Sharp Ohio Mobile.
Please copy November 7, Victor Alpha, November, N7 VAN, mobile.
WTXX, in and out, mobile. Have a great one for Gary.
AA8CS, this is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf, KD8SLG. Nick, back of the short bus, please.
This is Kilo Julia 5 Delta India Tango. This is Matthew of Arkadelphia, Arkansas, saying good morning.
Foxtrot, Charlie, Foxtrot, Charlie. Morning. In and out.
Yes, please copy November 8, X-ray November Victor. Name is mobile.
KF8 GGM, Kilo Foxtrot 8, Golf Golf Mike, Matt and Lorraine.
All right, nicely done. KE8HNK, W8STU, N7VAN mobile. Stand by. Oh, and Elmer, I got you mobile as well. WA8GXX mobile. Tom, I have you in and out. Good morning. Have a fabulous Friday, and you know why. I know. I don't even have to tell you. KD8SLG, back of the bus, KJ5DIT, KF8CFC is in and out. Good morning to you, sir, and thanks for stopping by on this fabulous Friday. N8XNV Mobile's in the log, and along with KF8GGM, Matt from Lorraine. All right, here we go. Let's get our mobiles. KE8HNK Mobile. Good morning, Elmer. What say you? And Brian, you're on deck.
KE8HNK, trackside mobile. Good morning, Gary. Good morning, rest of the listeners. I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. I'm getting ready to jump out and take this little miniature flying egg beater out, my drone, and I get some practice shots of flying and edit so I can get some really good footage and some really good pictures. So I haven't flown since mid-November, so I'm going to go ahead and get on that, and want to say everybody stay healthy, stay blessed, enjoy it, happy Friday, and this is KH&K back over to AACS as Net Control 73.
All right, Elmer, good to hear, and thank you for stopping by on this fabulous Friday. Make sure you have one, sir. Make sure you have one, and we'll talk to you again real soon. KE8HNK, we're going to clear with you. Brian, you're up in N7VAN Mobile. Good morning. How are you doing this morning on this fabulous Friday? And let's see. I know I got another mobile here someplace. Yeah, N8XNV. Jeff, you are on deck, sir, so stand by. Brian, take it away.
A8CS and the group. Gary, thank you for taking my call. Yeah, hey, it's a beautiful Friday morning. Yeah, on a personal note, Wheel in the Sky is turning. I surely don't know where I will be. A lot of changes at work, so yeah, not sure what's going on there. But regardless, I am looking forward to the Handy Finder build. I got the email from NADI about what we needed, and I'm purchasing the supplies there. So looking forward to that. So. That's all I've got. I'll say 73s and turn it back over to you. And 7 VAN.
All right, Brian. Turmoil at work is never a good thing. So hopefully all of that works out just fine for you. And yeah, the build. Thank you for segueing into that. The build's going to take place on May 2nd, but not at my QTH as originally planned. We had 17 sign-ups for that build, so we're going to do it at the Eagles. Jeez Louise. Had a bit of a well, anyway. Yeah. We're going to be at the Pavilion at the Eagles on May 2nd there. More information will follow. But thank you for that. Not at my QTH anymore, which is unfortunate. I have a refrigerator in that garage. I do. Yeah. Anyway, we'll see what else we can come up with. All right, Brian, thanks for being here this morning on this fabulous Friday, and we'll talk to you again real soon. All right, next up we have Jeff, N8XNV Mobile. Good morning, Jeff. What say you, sir? This is AA8CS. And Stu, W8STU. You're on deck.
W8WKY.
HCS on that. This is November 8, X-Ray November Victor. Good morning, everyone. Currently headed towards Strongsville on Route 82. Almost by 83 and 82 is where I'm at right now. Headed east. Got some sun glare this morning. 57 degrees. And Circle K that I just passed was $3.89 for fuel. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. Everyone stay safe and have a great day and have a great weekend. This is November 8, X-Ray November, Victor, back to net.
Oh, boy. All right, Jeff. Sounds like we have to pull the blue crayon out of the only blue crayon out of the Crayola box there. We have 50 shades of gray and 1 shade of blue. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we'll pull it out. Yeah, we certainly will. All right, we're going to clear with XNV. Jeff, have a fabulous Friday, my friend, and we'll talk to you again soon. All right, Stu, how do you do? W8STU to take it. This is AA8CS. Good morning.
Good morning, Gary. Let me break for time. I forgot to let it fall. I didn't want to time it out. I'm here early at work. Well, it's a little early. I wanted to stop at the store and get something real quick. And I'm actually like 5 or 6 minutes early today. But anyways, it's a fabulous, beautiful Friday so far. Today is payday. And that's always a good deal. And of course, it's Friday. Weekend's upon us. That's always a good deal. Hopefully I don't get called out this weekend to come to work. We usually don't. Usually everything's pretty decent, but every once in a while we get called in for like an emergency call here. But let's see. Last weekend I had my daughter, so this weekend is going to be like a yard work weekend. So I'm probably whittle that down a little bit. Probably cut the grass this weekend and break for time. BP at 6 in Auburn, still at $3.99, and I'm going to check the prices here, the rest of the place here in a minute, because I have to get gas, like everybody else. So I'm hoping I can find somewhere it might be a little cheaper. But with that, I hope everybody has a great weekend and a great Friday, and it's always a pleasure checking in the morning. With that, I'll say 33. Big 8 to the ladies, and until we talk again, God bless everyone. Back to net control. That's you.
All right, Stu. Thanks for being here this morning on this fabulous Friday. Okay, yard work this weekend. That's not too bad. I got a ton to do. I'm not sure I can do it all. We'll have to see how that works out and how my back cooperates. Yet to be determined. All right, Stu. Payday is a good thing as well. I just realized I wrote that down, that it was payday. All right, I'm going to go out and get paid somehow. W8STU, we're going to clear with you. All right, let's see, who's next? Matthew, yeah, I think so, KJ5 DIT, to take it in my favorite place, Arkadelphia. Good morning, Matthew, how are you?
I am fine. It's going to be a wonderful Friday. We are expecting some thunderstorms a little later this morning. So I got my equipment off. We do need the rain. Arkansas would not be Arkansas without the rain. So we need it. I hope you are having a wonderful day. The kids are maneuvering and working on getting breakfast. They're off today, so they're home. We get to play with them all day. It's a wonderful thing to do. Have a wonderful Friday, 73.
All right, Matthew. We've had, I think we've had quite a bit of rain in Ohio. It seems to have rained a lot. I will say this, my grass is green, and I mowed it yesterday, and it probably needs to be mowed again today. Just saying. All right, Matthew, take care, man, and we'll talk to you again real soon, I'm sure. KJ5DIT, we're going to clear with you. Have a fabulous Friday, and you know why? Yeah, because it is. Clearing with DIT, let's pick up Matt in Lorraine, KF8GGM to take it. This is AA8CS. Good morning. Nick, we're getting there.
AA8CS, this is KF8GGM. Good morning, Gary, and I have to apologize. I forgot that this section is for mobile, low power, and short timers. Normally I check in later, and I totally forgot this morning, so my apologies. Just wanted to say, hope everyone has a great, fabulous Friday, because it's Friday, and everybody should have one. And looks like it's going to be a nice day today. Still got the Ohio gray out here by the lake, but the sun is peeking through. So with that, I hope everyone has a great day and an even better weekend. And KF8GGM, back to you.
All right, Matt, no worries. You're at the back of the bus. My condolences. No worries there, sir. You're doing just fine, and really happy you stopped by to say hello this morning. Yeah, for sure. All right, Matt, take care. We'll talk to you again real soon. And the weekend is upon us. Saturdays are always special. Saturdays are special, really and truly. I know people say every day's Saturday. That's not true. Saturdays are very, very special. So enjoy scintillating Saturday and a wonderful weekend. KF8GGM, we're going to clear with you. All right. Does the chewing gum lose its flavor under the bus seat overnight? My mother wants to know. KD8SLG to take it. This is AA8CS.
AA8CS, this is KD8SLG. Good morning, Gary, and all the Barometer Netizens. Matt's in the back of the bus with me this morning. He's learning how to scrape the gum from under the seats and how to lick the windows clean. These are the duties that must be performed from the back of the short bus. Great to hear you this morning, Gary. I'm going to the Tusco Hamfest tomorrow morning down in Dover. Always had a good time at that one. So they've got a website up if you want to go check out a Dover Hamfest. It's a good time. It's not as much fun now that Shoney's is closed. They used to do a wonderful buffet breakfast down there right before the Hamfest, and that was a destination for that one, but they're not there anymore. Time marches on, and we've got a photo event tomorrow night out at Wingfoot Lake, 5:30 to 9. I think there's going to be a bunch of people there, so interested in photo, go check it out. Want to operate, maybe make 2 activations at once, go operate. All the information is on wwky.org. Have a fabulous Friday, Gary. We'll talk to you later on. This is KD8SLG, back to net control.
All right, Nick. Oh, yeah, the duties of the back of the short bus. Yeah, well, I mean, it has to be done, so there you are. You and Matt. You guys take care of it. All right, I'm at the bottom of my list. This is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association, Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater. The name here is Gary. The call is AA8 Charlie Sierra. Yeah, that's me. And, all right, let's see. The build is on May 2nd. It will be at the Pavilion at the Eagles in Wadsworth, same place we have our meetings at. We're going to be next door at the Pavilion. Should have plenty of room for 17 people who signed up for that build. That is fabulous. Really, really fabulous. Remember the May 21st membership meeting. In lieu of the meeting, we're going to have some fun. We're going to go on a fox hunt. We're going to introduce everybody to fox hunting, and we're going to have some great fox hunts in the future, that's for sure. All right, this round I'm going to pencil in KA8MNT, N8WS, K8AGW, and WB6BJN. All penciled in, all ready to go. And who else would like to join us? If you're mobile or short time, let me know, and I will try to accommodate as best I can. All right, this is AA8CS, and I'm listening for check-ins. Come on down.
KC8, Fox Glen Victor, good morning, Gary. KC8FQV.
KC1BQF, call.
Randy and Akron, on.
Please copy Kilo Echo 8 Uniform India Bravo KE8 UIB John. Mobiling.
Kilo Echo 8 Quebec Kilo Oscar KE8 QKO Jacob Akron, also mobile.
KD8CSH, I think I doubled.
Kilo Echo 8 Victor Oscar X-Ray. KE8 VOX Scott and Vermilion. In and out.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Echo Romeo Zulu Terry in Whiskey Run, West Virginia. KF8 ERZ.
K8 PMI, that's Kilo 8 Papa Mike India. Phil, I'm going to be in and out this morning, Gary.
Kilo Delta 8 Hotel Alpha Golf, KD8 HAG, Tim, mobile, I'll be in and out.
AA8CS, this is Kilo Echo 8 Victor Quebec X-Ray KE8 VQX Joe and Akron.
All right, nicely done, everybody. Wow, good job. KC8FQV at the top of the list. KC1VQS, Paul, good morning. KD8ZSH, Randy, got you the first time, by the way. KE8UIB Mobile, John, probably Lori, too. I don't know. I haven't marked her down yet, but we'll find out real soon. KE8 QKO Mobile, KE8VOX. Scott, 2 days in a row, in and out. Something's going on up on the North Coast, and I want to know about it. But we'll find out later. I have you in and out. Thanks for stopping by and waving a hand. Do appreciate that. KE8SFS in the mix. KF8ERZ. Terry, Whiskey around West Virginia. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's when they used to name towns the way they should be named. Whiskey Run. Yeah. KTMI, Phil. Got you in and out, sir. Good to hear you. KD8HAG Mobile, Tim, I have you in and out as. And last but certainly not least, KE8VQX. Joe, good morning to you, sir. Good to hear you as always. Let's get our mobiles in here. KE8UIB. John, good morning, good morning. Is your better half with you? KE8UIB to take it. This is AA8CS.
AA8CS from KE8UIB along with KF8DTP. Good morning, Gary, and everybody out there on the net.
Good morning, Gary, and everybody on the net. Happy Friday. And Gary, just know that if John's checking in, I'm driving. And if I check in, John's driving. With that, this is KF8DTP.
Well, 99% of the time, that's the way it should be. And I like executive privileges, and I like being the one to be able to sit in the passenger seat and play radio. That works out great for me. But it's Friday, you guys. I hope everybody's having a fabulous Friday. We're doing this drive here from Massillon to Hartville, and let me see. We are now sitting at the corner of Arlington and Mudbrook, and anybody who is familiar with this four-way stop, whoever come up with the idea of a four-way stop with a left-hand turn lane off of every stop sign, man, they were a rocket scientist, that's for sure, because people in Ohio can't count cars, guys. And with that, I just hope everybody has a fabulous, fabulous Friday. This is KE8UIB along with KF8DTP. We're trying to live that $5 dream a nickel at a time. 73 is y'all says for the net, Gary.
Well, John, I'm sure you realize that you have to be able to count to 4 in that particular situation. It's asking a lot. I mean, come on, man. Oh, no. I got the giddies myself. KE8UIB Mobile with KF8DTP. You guys take care. Have a fabulous Friday. I don't have to worry about that. You guys have a fabulous Friday every day, I think. Anyway, good to talk to you this morning. All right, QKO, KE8QKO to take it. This is AA8CS. Good morning, Nick. How you doing? HAG is in and out. Yeah, QKO, the end of our mobiles. What say you, Nick? This is AA8CS. And Paul, VQS, we're going to take you next.
KE8QKO. Good morning, Gary. Good morning, everybody on the net. All right, take it slow here. Okay, so first I want to respond to something Nick said earlier. He said about Shoney's Buffet closing down. But hey, don't fear, Nick. There is a pancake breakfast at the Union Church on Route 91 on Saturday morning from 8 to 11 a.m. So you might not get your Shoney's breakfast, but you could still get your breakfast, and it'll probably be cooked by yours truly. So if you want to do that, there is a pancake breakfast before the Hamfest on Saturday at the Uniontown United Methodist Church. Well, in Uniontown at 8 a.m. Also, people with a stop sign. You know, people don't have to count. That's the crappy thing. All you have to do is when the person to your left goes, you go. And you just go in a circle, and you just take turns. It's like kindergarten. We forgot to take turns. We don't know how to do that anymore, Gary. So there's that with stop signs. Don't get me started, because I go on for a while with that crap. Yeah, looking to be a good weekend. A little bit chillier, but that's okay. Got a fun Saturday booked out for all kinds of stuff. I'm going to try to make it out to the POTA event. I think that'll be fun. Bye, Nate. And yeah, that's all I've got. So with that, I'll pass it back to you, Gary. KENQKO.
Comment.
All right, we have a comment. Go ahead, comment. This is AAHCS.
This is KD8SLG, KE8QKO. Nick at night. Will there be brisket at the breakfast?
KENQKO. It's more like a poor man's brisket, Nick. It's akin. It's a lot like a brown and served sausage, but you can pretend it's brisket if you close your eyes.
I have a vivid imagination. Thanks, Nick. AHCS, KD8SLG. Thanks, Gary.
All right, Nick, very good. I see spam in your future. That's what I see. All right, we're going to clear with QKO and SLG. Let's pick up Paul in Maine, Enfield, Maine, as a matter of fact. How did your puppy do yesterday? She was doing pretty well. Rega, how's Rega doing? Hopefully really well. All right, let's head out to Maine, and FQV, you're on deck.
Yeah, good morning, Gary. Rega's doing fine. I talked with the vet yesterday, and they didn't feel they needed to see her. They wanted to wait another day to see how things were going, and I have to call them when they open at 8 o'clock. But I think we're doing pretty good. It's just trying to put her. I think the transition now is to get her back on her regular food, and instead of this special diet they gave me. That's kind of the next thing. But knowing her, she'll inhale anything, which is probably what got her in this situation to begin with. So I'm not worried about that. I just needed to make sure I do it the right way so she doesn't backslide here. So I'm hoping that we have all that behind us. But she was pretty sick this week, so I'm glad she's on the mend for sure. And we have, it's not raining, that's pretty good, but it's 35, which isn't so good. And upper 50s tomorrow and low 60s on Sunday, so it looks like we're going to finally get a good weekend, which we haven't had in well over a month. So we'll take it and just enjoy that for sure. And if all goes right, Sandra and I are going to go try a new Japanese restaurant tonight. We haven't been out in a long time, and so that kind of appealed to us, and so we're going to go give it a try and see what it's like. So with that, I'm going to turn it back to you, Gary, and have a great weekend. 7-3, and we'll talk soon. KC1PQS.
All right, Paul. Glad to hear Riga is on the mend. That is good news. And Japanese cuisine. Ooh, yeah, sounds delectable. Enjoy. You guys take care. Enjoy. Well, I think I'm not sure what the weather's going to be in Maine. I didn't catch that, but anyway, you guys take care. Enjoy Fabulous Friday. Only for one reason only. Because it's fabulous. Yeah, there you go. All right, we're going to clear with VQS. Let's see what Mark has on his mind. KC8, FQV, good morning, Mark. And Tom, KA8, MNT, you're on deck.
Oh, good morning, Gary. KC8, hopefully I'll have to have enough time to reset. Well, yeah, there's a ham fest also down in Athens on Sunday. And I was thinking, oh, that's not too far away. At 3.5 hours for me, opposed to, and I said, I wonder how far it would be for Nick. It was like 2 hours for him from the farm. So I said, I guess Athens is a little further than what I thought Athens was, at south of 70. So, well, maybe someone wants to go down there. Your road. They're going to have bowling up there in Fairlawn, I heard. They're coming back. They're going to do bowling up there at Fairlawn, I heard on TV. And then, of course, I thought that Route 8 was going to get quick. But now I see they're hauling dirt in. They're hauling in. They got the whole north side of that freeway where they are working on the bridge. They got piled with dirt. I don't know. I guess maybe they're going to make the span a little shorter or something, the new one that they're building. Well, they got to get the old one out. They're still working on getting that out. But over at your place, Gary, they're moving along. North of the big bridge there, they got on the northbound side, it looks like they're getting that first layer of material down, and they're working on the south side of it too. And I see they're working on the ramp going south from Gent Road, that old Gent Road on the west side. That ramp's all closed. They got it rebuilt, it looks like, just about. So I guess maybe what they want to do is finish that one, open it, because they're going to close the other one, and that'll be the detour. But, it's a pain in the neck. I know what you guys are going through, what Dave's going through. But I guess it'll be good at the end. So, but, hopefully maybe I'll get down there to the Ham Fest over the weekend. Yeah, I drifted right. I heard Jim early this morning, 6:11, and then I drifted away. And it came up when Tom was talking about the stadium and that in the pre-show at Jim. So we'll send it back your way, Gary. Yep, KCFQV.
All right, Mark. Well, I don't think it ever ends. That's my thought. KA8MNT, good morning, Tom. What say you, sir, in NAWS? You're on deck.
AA8CS, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, Gary. On this beautiful sunny morning. And everybody else is out there, too, I guess. Let's see, we're starting today off with 55 degrees. No wind, no rain since midnight, and our barometer has been sitting at 29.84. Today's high is going to be 81, mostly sunny, with a 22% chance of rain later on this evening. So, another fantastic day, and if you need time to get your lawns mowed and flowers planted and all that kind of good stuff, today would be a good way to do it. Oh, let's see, what's going on here? Not much of anything. Let's see, my daughter and I went to lunch yesterday and talked about what's happening in the world, and we didn't solve anything. We were just too tired to do that. But Linda stayed home. She's still kind of under the weather this week, so hopefully today she's a lot better than what she has been. Oh, let's see. That's about all I've got. Oh, this weekend, there's 3 major events down this area. Number one, the Tusco Amateur Radio Club's Ham Fest starts at 8 o'clock at the Tuscarawas County Fairgrounds. So that's number one. Then number two, the Canton Club is hosting a fox hunt that's starting off sometime during the day. I'm thinking it's around 2 o'clock. And the third thing, of course, is the POTA up at Wingfoot Lake. So things are hopping this weekend, that's for sure. And I think I'm going to be staying home and relaxing a little bit, depending on Miss Linda. So, anyhow, with that, I'm going to grab a quick nickel. KA8MNT returning. You know, I miss the days when the scariest thing on TV was the Twilight Zone and not the nightly news. And with that, I want to say 7-3s, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, turning everything back over to the Fun Day Friday Super Duper. I hear he's an Academy Award winner. AA8CS.
I am. And I have Mr. Oscar right in front of me to prove it. Yes, I do. Man, I'll tell you, it's great being an award winner. Yes, it is. All right, Tom. Thanks for being here this morning. Thanks for today's chuckle, and we'll talk to you again real soon. All right, next up we have N8WS, the National Weather Service, followed by KD8ZSH. Stand by, Randy. We'll get right to you. N8WS to take it. AA8CS. Good morning, Bill.
W8WKY.
AA8CS in the group, N8WS. Good morning, fearless leader. Oh, everything looks pretty good this morning. Air quality index at 53, that's in the moderate range. Tropo is between the 0 and the 3. My sunrise 6:34, my sunset 8:20. Length of day 13 hours 45 minutes. Temperature is 59 degrees, humidity 64%. Wind southwest at 6 miles an hour, barometers at 2986. 2.47 degrees, visibility 10 miles. Prediction today is sunny with a high near 80. Southwest wind 6 to 10 miles an hour. Solar flux indices at 128, sunspot number 71. Geomagnetic field is quiet, no ESCIP predicted. Spaceweather.com, there's 4 sunspot groups on the sun. Geomagnetic storm watch. Minor G1 class geomagnetic storms are possible on April 26th when a CME is expected to graze Earth's magnetic field. It was hurled into space by a M1 class double solar flare on April 23rd. High latitude sky watchers should be alert for auroras. And the X-class solar flare shatters the quiet. About it for me, Gary. Everybody have a great rest of the week. We'll catch up with you tomorrow if we can. AHCS in the group, 7-3, everyone. N8WS.
N8WS, AA8CS. All right, Bill. Thank you for that. Thanks for being here on this fabulous Friday, my friend. Take care. Make sure you have one. That is a fabulous Friday. You know, the other thing, I know you have plenty of that, for sure. N8WS, we're going to clear with you. Elliot, I think we're heading to here. KD8ZSH, this is AA8CS. Good morning, Randy. How are you doing?
KD8ZSH. Good morning, Gary. Good morning, everybody. Oh, doing pretty good. A little bit warmer this morning. I was sitting here scrolling through Facebook this morning, and I found the perfect meme that describes me. It's a picture of a man and a woman, and the woman is asking the man, "Do you have any nicknames?" And the guy says, "They call me Mr. Computer." And the woman says, "Oh, because you're so smart?" He said, "No, because I tend to fall asleep if left unattended for 15 minutes. That's me. Well, hope you guys have a good one, and a weekend is fantastic for everybody. KD8, ZSA, clear, and back to net. 73s, everyone.
Right back at you, Randy. I got to tell you, I think maybe Tom found his backup. Yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah, don't we all? All right, KD8ZSH, thanks for that, Randy. You got to take care. Scratch the amigos behind their ears for me, and you have a fabulous Friday, because it is Fabulous Friday. KD8ZSH, we're clearing with you. Let's pick up Mark in Wadsworth, KE8SFS to take it. This is AA8CS, and K8AGW, you're on deck.
Here, Gary. And the gas price is $3.98, $3.99 all around what? Let me drop that for a bit. Those two jokes, both of them were pretty good today. I got a kick out of that. With the nightmare, the nightly news, and what do you call it? Other one, the computer falling asleep. Yeah, they tell good jokes on here. So I'm going to give it back to you. You're running the net good. Kia at 8, sir, Bucto, sir.
All right, Mark, good to hear you this morning. They were pretty good, weren't they? All right, we're going to clear with SFS. Let's head up to the North Coast. K8AGW, Dan, good morning. Hey, do you know what's going on with Scott? He's been in and out a couple times in a row here. That's not like him. Wonder if he's busy with his house. Wonder what's going on. Anyway, Dan, take it away. K8AGW, this is AA8CS, and Terry, ERZ, you're on deck.
Good morning, everybody, from K8AGW here, and the old man thought I'd pause a little extra for the cause there, and hope everybody's still linked up. We don't want to time it out and so on, but yeah, winds are calm up here this morning. Nice sunrise, a little on the cool side, and yeah, the old man had a miserable day yesterday. I had eye surgery here a couple of years ago, so once a year I go back for a checkup, and boy, it really dilated those eyes. I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to see well manipulate this radio last night on the Norris net, but cleared up enough I made it. So, yeah, doctor told me it didn't get worse, and it's about the same, but told me I was lucky to keep my eyeball, so that was very nice. But anyhow, he performed surgery, and I could have somewhat restored vision out of it, so that's good. So as long as that, the other one, eye's good shape, so we're good to go. So anyhow, beautiful day here. Yeah, Scott is quite busy with home builds, and I know Charlie, he had a house built too, and have to keep up with the contractors and different stages of the build. So, but Norris Net last night, Net Control said he thinks they broke a record somewhat when he has been Net Control. He had over 20 check-ins. So it proves there we get more people interested in the hobby and good participation. And as you can see, maybe Kerry will get 60 today. I don't know, but get increased traffic, and we like to hear it with activity. So with that, hey, everybody have a fabulous Friday, and be well, be safe, and those who are under the weather, get healed up and get above the weather. So with that, Mama Fran and I are up and about already this morning. Take off a couple of items we got to take care of. So things are slowing down a little bit. Thank goodness. There for a while things were piled up and all that. So yeah, I feel sorry for those folks down in Florida and Georgia with the wildfires, and out in California and around the country.
All right, Dan, I think the alligator got you.
What was that, Gary?
I don't know if the alligator got you or not there, Dan. You kind of cut out right at the very end. Over.
Okay, yeah. KHEW. Sorry about that. I must not let a reset good enough or something. Riding somebody else's carrier. Yeah, look, the alligator's hungry this morning, but I hope he spit me back out. Yeah. All I was doing was commenting about the climate with the hasn't been normal here this year or whatever. All the wildfires and everything. I don't know who started those fires, but whether it's careless people camping or weather related or what, but the devastation with the wildfires in California and Florida and Georgia and so on. That's what I commented when the alligator got me, Gary. Sorry about that, folks. Everybody have a fantastic Friday. Everybody stay well, stay safe, and best of 73. KHEW back to net control.
All right, Dan. No worries, my friend. You take care. Have a fabulous Friday, because it is. And I didn't hear what happened down in Georgia. I know that's pretty devastating fire going on down there. That's for sure. Must be awfully dry. I didn't think it was that dry down there, but normally in the spring they get as much rain as we do. I think. I don't know. Anyway, Dan, good to hear you this morning. Thanks for being here. Let's see what Terry has to say down in Whiskey Run, West Virginia. KF8ERZ. Terry, go ahead. This is AA8CS and VQX. Joe, you're on deck.
AHCS, this is KF8ERZ. Good morning, Gary, and everybody on the net this morning. It's good to hear everyone, just enjoying hearing everyone's comments and reports, and just enjoying being part of this wonderful net. And hearing my favorite NCO and amateur radio. It's always good to hear you, Gary. I love your zest, and I actually got to run our county club net last night. Tried to take some of your ways into my work as an NCO there. Try to put some of your zest into it. So anyway, it's good to hear everyone on there. Good to be with y'all. It's a beautiful day in West Virginia. Looking good. Going to be raining tomorrow, I think, but going to enjoy this weather today. And got some things to do. Might even get some time to get on my e-bike and do a little riding. I've done some adjustments on it last night, and just tweaking a little bit, getting a little more comfortable. I actually got a second one, so some friends of mine can ride with me, so I've been working on it. But yeah, it's a good day to be on the radio, and I'm getting ready to get my first cup of coffee and enjoy that. And so I won't hold it. Going to pass it back to net control so others can get in there. I just want to say 73s and God bless. This is KF8ERZ.
All right, Terry. Very good. I like the word zest. It's kind of a cool word. 4-letter word that begins with Z. Yeah, that's it. That's it, Seth. I like it. All right, Terry. Enjoy the e-bike. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. I've only ridden one time, and I had a ball with it. Vowed to get one, but that just hasn't happened yet. So we'll see how all of that works out. Terry, take care. Don't forget it's Fabulous Friday, so make sure you have one, and we'll talk to you again next week for sure. And congrats on doing the ClubNet. Yeah, that's always those are always fun. It's always great to talk to folks, and yeah, that's all. You just got to like to talk to folks. That's all there is to it. All right, KF8ERZ, we're going to clear with you. Let's see what's on Joe's mind. KE8VQX. Good morning, Joe. How you doing? This is AA8CS and Mark WB6BJN. You're on deck. On deck. Good morning, Joe. How you doing?
AA8CS, this is KE8VQX. Good morning, Gary, and everyone on the net. I'm doing all right. Let's see. Weather station says the wind is calm. Temperature's 59.4. Dew point's around 55. And the barometer is 29.82, which is, let's see, looks like we got about 88% humidity. Well, vacation's winding to a close here. I can't really point to any major accomplishments, unfortunately. During my time off, had 10 days off. Got very little done, but I did play a lot of radio. Strung up a Soda Beams portable dipole in the backyard yesterday that I got at Hamvention last year. It's kind of slick. It's for 20 and 40. There's a couple of clips on there where you can change the length of the wires, and then I try to operate QRP from the patio. That takes a major shift in gears in your brain there. Not for the faint of heart. Definitely not going to bust any pile-ups with 10 watts or less. And did manage to talk to one guy in Michigan, a POTA guy. Not sure that I'll get out to Wingfoot tomorrow, but I might. So we'll see. Off to work again Sunday, be in Managua Sunday afternoon, and then Fort Worth the next day. Short 3-day trip. Ease back into it. Anyway, thanks for getting me in there, Gary. This is KE8VQX back to AA8CS.
All right, Joe. Actually, it's been a pretty productive 10 days off that you've had. We've seen a whole lot of you. We've seen and heard a whole lot of you. That's fabulous. So ease back into it. Yeah, just ease on down that road. KE8VQX, we're going to clear with you, Joe. Take care. Hopefully we'll see you out there at the POTA event. I'll segue right into that announcement. POTA. Yeah, it's tomorrow, Saturday, April 25th at Wingfoot Lake State Park. We're going to be at the Buckeye Shelter. That's at 5:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. More information on our website, w8wky.org. All right, Joe, thanks for that segue. Talk to you again real soon. Let's head down to Clarksville, Tennessee, WB6BJ. And good morning, Mark. I know you are raring to go, sir, so have at it. This is AA8CS. Over to you.
Good morning there, Gary, and good morning to everybody on the net this morning. Beautiful start. I think we're going to get some rain and thunderstorms, though, starting later today. So let's go ahead and take a look at conditions here. 29.8, 4.3 on the barometer, and that's way down from yesterday, and that's a key. That low pressure is moving into the area and establishing itself. So way below 30 inches now. 62.4 degrees and 56 degrees on the dew point. Humidity 80%. One gusting to 4, from 2 to 4 from the northwest on the wind, and no rain yet, but I think that's coming shortly, maybe later this afternoon. So that's the deal. Also, for you guys in Ohio, let me take a... You guys are going to get some some thunderstorms as well over the weekend, pretty much the Ohio, Tennessee valleys. Not as severe for you guys. For us on Monday, this could be a very critical situation here in Tennessee. All modes of severe weather are on the table as far as tornadoes, large hail, strong gusty winds, and it could be a nighttime event. Not real happy with that outlook that's coming up, but that's the signal that's here. So say lots of prayers for us down here in Tennessee because it could get rough into Monday, and hopefully everything will turn out okay. Let me take a break. Some other weather out west, some rain over the weekend, and then things clear up out there as well. Looks pretty nice for Florida. Gary, I'm going to turn it back to you, and we're going to watch this pattern real careful down here. It could get interesting before things are done. WB6BJ, and back to you, sir.
All right, Mark, thanks for that. Yeah, I noticed the barometer here. I have 29.71 at the local level in my backyard. That is getting down there, isn't it? We'll see how it plays out today. We've had rain in the forecast almost every day. Not that it's rained every day, but it's still in the forecast. All right, Mark, thanks for being here this morning on this fabulous Friday. Make sure you take the time to have a fabulous Friday. And you know why? Because it is. All right, I'm at the bottom of my list. Let me take a moment, re-identify this as the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater, located in Doylestown, Ohio. Yeah, that's where we're at. Yep. All right, name here is Gary. The call is AA8CS, and I'm looking for check-ins. Come on down, join the fun. This is AA8CS, and I am listening.
AA8CS, this is KF8GHA in Hartsville. A beautiful day. I enjoy the net.
This is KM8YOR Mobile.
November 8, Juliet Kilo Oscar Joe in Willoughby checking in.
Kilo 8, Charlie Whiskey Sierra, K8CWS, Corbin down in Columbus. Good morning.
W8HR Josh Mobile.
KF8AHI, Kilo Foxtrot 8, Alpha Hotel India, Mike Barberton, in and out, 73.
November 8, Bravo Alpha Yankee, N8BAY, Ralph in Stowe.
Kilo 4, Oscar Golf, K4OG on EchoLink.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Lima Alpha, KF8ELA, Zach in Dalton, Mobile.
All right, nicely done. For the most part, we had a couple collisions in here and there. Here's who I have: KF8G. I think it's either an H or a K. I'm sorry, GHA or GKA from Hartsville. Stand by. We're going to get to you in just a second here. There was a massive collision here. I got POE and JKO. Christian, Joe, you guys are in the log, and I missed. There was another station that identified at the speed of light, and I just didn't catch it. So if that were you, just slow down to the speed limit just a little bit. K8 CWS is also in there. HRF Mobile's in there. AHI, KF8 AHI. Mike, I have you in and out. Good morning. Thanks for stopping by this morning. N8BAY, we're there. KFOG, the original gangsta via EchoLink. Thank you, Mark. Stand by. We'll get to you in a second. And Zach, ELA, we have you in the log as mobile, so stand by. We're going to get to you and Josh right away. But first, who did I miss? Come on down.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Golf Hotel Alpha in Hartville. Gary, I think you may have only heard part of me. It's KF8 GHA.
All right, perfect. KF8 GHA, that's one of them. I know there was more than one. Anybody else? All right, nothing heard. Let's get our mobiles in here. W8HRF Mobile. Good morning, Josh. What say you, my friend? And let's see, Josh and Zach. Zach, you're on deck.
AA8CS, W8HRF. Good morning, Gary. I can't believe that it is Friday already. I feel like it was just Sunday, and I was like, man, I can't believe Monday's tomorrow. So we're going to try to get some stuff wrapped up at work and get a package out to our customer before the end of the day. And I'm going to come home and watch the kids while Lucy goes and does youth group. So, and then tomorrow morning get ready for POTA. I was thinking of only bringing the 705 out, but the band conditions have been so weird. I think I'm probably going to bring my 100 watt, my 991A. So bring that out and get that set up after the boredom breaker net tomorrow. I have the 2 o'clock hour. What else? Oh, shoot, there was so much to comment on. What else? Sunday's Talladega. So I'm watching the kids on Sunday as well. So we'll probably prop Will up and set Betty down, and we'll probably watch some of the race if I can get access to it somehow. So that'll be cool. I'm looking forward to that. Sure wish these big races were put on network television like they used to. What else? I guess that's about everything. Yeah, looking forward to seeing people tomorrow at POTA. Should be a good time. I've got the bandpass filters in case we have any interference as well, so we can hook those up. So thank you to Jason for coordinating a handoff for those. So that was awesome. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow, Gary. Have a fantastic, fabulous, I'm trying to think of another adjective, Friday. We'll catch you later. AA8CS, W8HRF.
Fruitful's nice. That would be a good way to spend Friday, fruitfully. Stay away from fatigue, though. Yeah, we don't want to be fatigued on Friday. Hey, Josh, thanks for being here. And on Sunday, get that motor running. Tear on the highway. Yeah, that's what you're going to do. W8HRF. I can see Will. Yeah, the young NASCAR advocate. There you go. All right. Clearing his HRF. Let's see what is on Zach's mind. KF8 ELA Mobile, the ticket. AA8CS and GHA. You're on deck.
AA8CS and the net. Good morning, everyone. This is KF8ELA. We are headed to work, coffee in hand. Beautiful sunrise and looks like some nice weather today. Going to try and get the yard mowed this afternoon. Got a little bit of work to get done this morning. Headed home early. Internet guy is coming out to try and fix my internet. So hopefully that goes well. Get the grass mowed and get ready for this weekend. I do have to work tomorrow, so I'm probably going to miss the POTA event, but I'm hoping to maybe squeeze out early and at least stop on by and just say hello. We'll see what happens, though. But anyway, looking forward to this weekend. So, all right, well, that's all I've got. We'll send it back to you, Gary. This is KF8ELA 73, all.
All right, Zach, very good. Sounds like the cable guy got a promotion. He's now internet guy. Yeah. All right, Zach, take care. Have a fabulous Friday, my friend, and we'll do this again next week. Yeah, God willing, anyway. All right, KF8, GHA to take it. This is AA8CS and Christian, POE. You're on deck.
Good morning, KF8GHA in Hartville. This is Andy. I'm a new participant in the net. Just got my tech license and got the antenna up, and I'm looking forward to meeting all of you characters. I'll be at the POTA tomorrow at Wingfoot. Wingfoot's only about 2 miles from the house. It'll be a good time, and I'm also going to try to get to the fox hunt. This whole hobby is quite interesting to me, and I am looking forward to meeting everybody. You'll know me when you see me. I'm 6'6", and I take up a lot of space. Well, have a great day, Gary. AAHCS, this is KF8GH8, clear.
KF8GHA, Andy, 6'6" tall. Yeah, all right. I challenge you to a game of horse. That way you can't block me. All right, Andy, thanks for being here, and welcome to the hobby, my friend. Welcome to the hobby. You came to the right place. Sarah, we try to do stuff. We have a bunch of stuff on our calendar for the summer, so it's going to be a radio summer. So, yeah, come on down, hang out. Check us out on W8WKY.org. W8WKY, that's the club call. .org, and you got us in your crosshairs there. All right, Andy, thanks for stopping by. All 6'6" of you, and hopefully we'll see you at the POTA event tomorrow night. Yeah, POTA tomorrow night, 5:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. at Wingfoot Lake State Park, Buckeye Shelter. Just a mile or two from Andy's house. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. All right, clear with GHA. Let's pick up Christian, KF6, POE. Peace on Earth. Good morning, Christian. What say you? And Joe, JKO, you're on deck.
Good morning, Gary and everyone. Excited about the weekend. Got a big day of work ahead, but tomorrow I'm going to be taking up some garbage on the side of the freeway there with the Meridian Sun Masonic Lodge. We're going to clear our little adopted area of the freeway. I think it's 271. It's right around where 271 becomes 77, I believe. So that should be fun, especially if it's raining. I've got, a prison outfit I want to wear to it, so that it looks like they're trying to keep me from jumping out in the road. And I think that should be a good time. I won't be able to make it to POTA. I have to do a few things with my wife, but that should be good as well. And welcome to GHA and everybody else who's new in the hobby. It's nice we're getting some momentum in that direction. And with that, I'll pass it back to Net Control. This is 5'8", Kilo Foxtrot 6, Peace on Earth, 73.
KF6, POE. Yeah, all 5'8" of him. Oh, man. You know, the rabbit holes that we dig. And not only do we dig them, we jump down them. Yeah, for sure. All right, Christian, always a pleasure, my friend. You take care. Yeah, get that prison outfit on. And oh, yeah, and then away. Wouldn't that be great? There'll be all kinds of pedestrians and other motorists trying to stop you and stuff. That'd be just great. Oh, yeah, let's have some fun. KF6POE, having fun. We're going to clear with him, though. And I know nothing. NHJKO to take it. Good morning, Joe. How you doing? And Corbin, CWS, you're on deck.
Good morning, Net Control, and good morning, everybody on the net. This is N8JKO. Well, we are still in the midst of some adventures, but first, 56 degrees and 80% humidity, or at least that's what the instruments show, up here along the beautiful north coast in Willoughby, Ohio. I've got sun, and I'm looking forward to more sun today, and I hope that sets a pattern for a period, but I know we got some rain coming tonight. It's still been a challenge. Unfortunately, my ex-YL had to cancel her surgery, got a very bad head cold the night before, and wouldn't you know it, it's the sinus cavity that they have to go through in order to reach the point for surgery. So it's like, timing's not good, so she's going to have to reschedule, still working on that. Break for time. And then that throws the other follow-through scheduling for everything else. And all I can say is, gee, golly willikers, welcome to planet Earth. May you enjoy your voyages while you're with us. But for today, I'm going to try to take care of the very odd things in the odds and ends list. And maybe, just maybe, I can get out and do a little radio. Yeah, right. But anyway, back to net control with best wishes to everyone. Please take care. God bless you all. And 7-3. N8JKO, back to net control.
Joe, you alluded to the fact that your wife got that head cold yesterday, and that's just too bad. I know that's frustrating. You look forward to that. Well, I mean, maybe you might not even look forward to a surgery, but you know, you're prepared for it, and then something like that happens, and then you got to re-prepare. That's the worst part. All right, Joe, take care. Have a fabulous Friday, because it is Fabulous Friday, and we'll talk to you again next week. Take care. Have a scintillating Saturday and a wonderful weekend. Clear with JKO. Let's head down to Columbus, K8CWS. How tall are you, Corbin? I'm thinking 6'2". That's my guess. K8CWS. 6'2" Corbin. Here he comes. This is AA8CS, and Ralph, NABAY, you're on deck.
AA8CS, K8CWS. Oh, you are too generous, sir. You are too generous. I'm 5'11" on a good day. Yeah, 5'11" or so. You know, 5'10" and a half if the doctor's asking. 6'2", you know, maybe in my dreams. I do want to welcome Andy to the hobby. That's great. Very exciting. I'm so I don't know, I don't want to say jealous, but I wish I could make it up to the POTA event. That would be so fun. I don't know if I'll maybe try hunting you guys down. I don't know if we're too close. You know, we'll see. Sometimes I hear up that way on, I don't know, I think maybe 20 meters occasionally. But anyway, we have 59 degrees down here in Columbus. Breath of wind out of the south, 77% humidity, 2985 on the barometer, 52-degree dew point. And the air quality down here in good old Columbus is not great already, so we're getting into that time of year. Let's see. It's been another, you know, busy week, but we're it's Friday, so we're getting there. No big plans this weekend, but you know, there's always something these days, so I'm sure we'll figure something out. And user accounts went live yesterday on hamhq.com, so that's going on. We nothing exploded. No blue smoke came out of anything, so that's good. So far, so good. Now we're really full steam ahead toward Hamvention, so really looking forward to seeing as many people as possible down there. Let me just quickly take a break. K8CWS returning, only to say that's all I have. So I will send it back to net control. I didn't hear, Gary. What did you say? 6'4"? 6.3, 6.4, something like that. K8CWS, clear.
All right, Corbin. I got to tell you, if I were 6'4", I wouldn't challenge Andy to a game of horse. I'd be full-blown one-on-one. Yeah, if I were 6'4". Actually, I'm right in your wheelhouse, 5'11". At least that's what I've always been. And I too, the doctor thinks that I'm 5'10" and a half. That's really weird. Anyway, Corbin, I'm going to be down at Hamfinch, and it's going to be a lot of fun down there. We will definitely eyeball QSO. Yes, we will. All right, KHCWS, we're going to clear with you, Corbin. Take care. Have a fabulous Friday, and you know why? Yeah, because it is. Yep. Clearing with CWS. Let's pick up Ralph in Stowe. N8BAY to take it. This is AA8CS, and Mark, you're on deck, sir.
AA8CS, this is N8BAY. Good morning, Gary, and everyone listening. Right now I'm out front and trying to clean up the flower beds a little bit. Just got started, so probably got another half hour or hour to go on that. I've had a lot of trouble with repeater phone this morning. It keeps disconnecting me, so I'll keep it short and just say good morning to everyone, and hope everyone has a fabulous Friday, a great weekend. Good luck on the POTO. I hope everybody enjoys that. I won't be able to make it. Anyway, hope everyone has a great weekend. AAHCS, this is N8BAY, back to net control.
W8WKY.
All right, Ralph, very good. Have a wonderful weekend. And all I can say is, POTA, 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 POTA. I'm going to bring a sheet. Yeah, that's what I'm going to bring. Ralph, take care. Have a fabulous Friday, scintillating Saturday, and a wonderful weekend. Yes. Clearing this BAY. Let's see what Mark, the original gangsta, has to say. K4OG to take it. This is AA8CS. Good morning, Mark.
AA8CS, K4OG 511 with shoes on. Good morning, Gary and everyone. Well, Gary, had a pretty good morning, but I tell you, Gary, I've been floundering all week. I've got a nice bigger desk and been putting everything back together since I returned to Ohio. But now my primary company laptop, a Dell, is complaining it doesn't support multiple docking stations. I only have one. I don't know what it's complaining about. I've been going through all the Dell updates, and that's the reason why I don't buy Dell anymore. They have constant updates. But I'm going to have to call IT probably once this thing settles down and pass the buck. I do plan to go to Wingfoot Lake. I want to see if I can find a Wingfoot. What does that look like? But, hey, if I can't find that, I'll be happy finding a Mercury head dime. And that's what I got, Gary. I'm having a floundering Friday. But everyone else, you guys have a fabulous Friday. K4OG, back to net.
There's two things I think of when I think of flounder. The first one is Animal House, flounder. And the second one is flounder in Long Island Sound. Yeah, lots of flounder fishing out there. I remember it with great fondness, for sure, and appetite as well. K4OG, we're going to clear with you at the bottom of my list. Let me take a moment, re-identify this as the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater. We're getting down toward the end of the net, end of the list here. We need to get some more check-ins in here, though, before we pull the plug. So if you're interested, now's a great opportunity. Come on down, wave a hand. This is AAACS, and I'm listening.
Alpha India 5 Quebec AI 5Q.
QV.
All right, we have a recheck with KC8FQV and AI5Q. Oh, yeah. Let's get AI5Q in here first. Mark, stand by with your recheck, if you would. AI5Q to take it. This is AA8CS. Good morning. How you doing out there in the great state of Oklahoma?
Well, good morning, Gary, and everyone on the net. I'm doing quite well. Work from home Friday, and I only got to put in half a day to finish out my week, and part of that's a conference call with my boss and a couple of I&E techs, so that'll help the day go by a little bit faster come 9:30 my time. Usually to about 10:30, and I get off at 11, so there you go. Short day, good day. Taking the kids out to the Cub Scout camp out tomorrow, except we can't stay the night because they have confirmation on Sunday at 7:30 in the morning, so we'll be back in time to put them to bed and get them up bright and early on Sunday so they can make it to confirmation on time. Other than that, let's see, I won't be making it to Hamvention, but a couple of guys from Oklahoma are going and taking some goodies up to Dustin EPC. And speaking of Dustin, he sent me some pictures yesterday of some massive flooding in Medina near his house and double rainbow, so that was kind of cool. That's all I've got. We'll say 73. Have a fantastic Friday yourself. AI5Q.
AI5Q, AAHCS. All right, Jairus, thanks for being here this morning. Always a pleasure when you can stop by and say hello, that's for sure. Sorry you can't make Hamvention. That's always a lot of fun. I ran into Taco Tim last year, which was really interesting. I really like Hamvention. I try to make it whenever I can, and this looks like maybe 2 years in a row. Yeah, so that'll be a lot of fun. Jairus, take care. Have a fabulous Friday, and you know why. Yeah, you got the memo. It is Fabulous Friday, so make sure you have one. All right, I'm at the bottom of my list. Oh, we got Mark's recheck, KC8FQV. Go ahead, Mark.
All right, Gary. You know, all these ham things we have going tomorrow, the POTA at night and the Tuscan ham, but I forgot about, there's NVIS Day on tomorrow from 10 to 4. It's not a contest at all what they're doing. They just want to see if they can get airfield communications between, you know, the stations and down to the EMA. You know, they're going to be on a couple of bands, HF bands. They'll be on the 3902 or 7240. And then, of course, they have a DMR talk group at 31395, and then they're in Columbus on the 76 machine down there. But yeah, just a practice exercise to see, you know, where and how well they can get an airfield communications. And you know, they don't want to go all the way across, you know, the country or world. They want to see, you know, HF when we lose everything, and they need to do communication between the varying EMA offices and, you know, disaster areas. You know, they use the NVIS antenna system. So that was going 10 to 4 tomorrow. So if people are home, spinning dials, and come across that. You know, yeah, WASGT, I think it was, the Ohio EMA group, you know. So WASGT down in Columbus, the EMA. So I'm going to just throw that out there, too. There's a lot of things happening in ham radio. Of course, there's so many things happening in life. You make your life boring if you don't decide to do something. So KCFQV back to net, Gary, KCFQV.
Mark, when you're talking about life, the universe, and everything, the answer is 42. That's all I have to say on that subject. All right, I'm at the bottom of my list. We're going to make this the last call. Last call for the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association. Fabulous Friday morning edition of the Barometer Net. Come on down. I'm listening. Last call.
Kilo Echo 8, Zulu Romeo, KE8ZZR.
KFA-GHA. Gary, I'd like to challenge you to a game of horse. I can shoot two. GHA, clear.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8BZA, Eric in the mobile.
W8WKY.
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Peace on Earth with a comment.
All right, we have KE8ZZR. Harry's in the house. In the house. KF8GHA. Andy, you're on, buddy. You're on. As long as you don't jump up in front of me and block the shot with your 6'6" frame, probably 8 foot or so reach. I'm telling you. I'm going to measure. Telling you that much right now. All right, KE8VZA mobile. Eric, stand by. We'll get right to you. And KF6POE with a comment. All right, first, let's get Eric in here. Then we'll get Christian's comment by Harry in the house. There we go. That's the lineup. So, KE8VZA mobile to take it. AA8CS and POE and your comment. You're on deck.
AA8CS and that, KE8VCA here, mobile my way into the Big W for the last round of the week. And what else? Probably will not be able to make it to the POTA. I'm kind of bummed, but just the way things have transpired here. And on this end, I got some stuff I got to get done, and I just can't get out of it. But anyway, everybody have fun. If anything changes, I'll appear. But everybody have a fabulous Friday. And I'm 5'10" in the morning and probably closer to 5'9.5" when I get in the car to leave work because I noticed the mirror moved, but nobody was in the car, so something happened with the rearview mirror. Anyway, KE8VCA back to net control.
All right. Eric, that just cracks me up. All right. You can join our horse game, too. You can play pig. We'll play horse. That'll give you a fighting chance. Just kidding. If we're playing horse, we're playing horse. Everybody. Yep. All right. We're going to clear with VZA. KF6POE with your comment. This is AA8CS. And ZZR, you're on deck.
Yeah, I just wanted to reiterate the great visual that Jairus gave. It was kind of a throwaway, but I think it's funny. When he said, my buddy's house flooded, but there was a double rainbow. It was beautiful. And I think that sums up a lot of life. I just wanted to put a finer point on that visual because I think it really does sum up a lot of situations we're in. Back to net control. Everybody have a great weekend. 73 Kilo Foxtrot 6 POE.
All right, Christian, very introspective of you, my friend. And you're absolutely correct. That is kind of funny. That kind of just glossed over. But, yeah, thanks for pointing that out. And, Jairus, that was deep now that Christian pointed it out. All right, very good. Lots of fun. All right, Christian, thanks for that. Harry, you're up. KE8ZZR to take it. This is AA8CS. Good morning, Harry.
AA8CS, this is KE8ZZR. Good morning, Gary, and all the Barometer netizens out there, I guess. So I just wanted to jump here and say good morning. Caught you at the tail end when the rush got out of here, so that's about it. Looks like it's going to be a gorgeous day. Looking forward to the POTA event tomorrow at Wingfoot Lake. Sounds like we got a pretty good crew coming out there, so should be a good time. So with that, Gary, I'll turn it back to you. You have a lovely day, and enjoy your Friday. This is KE8ZZR Clear.
All right, Harry, thanks for that. Yeah, we did clear them out, didn't we? Yes, we did. All right, Harry, thanks for being here this morning. And make sure you have a fabulous Friday because it is Fabulous Friday. Scintillating Saturday coming up tomorrow. And just a wonderful weekend in general. That's what's on tap. POTA tomorrow night, that's going to be a lot of fun at Wingfoot Lake State Park, Buckeye Shelter, 5:30 to 9 p.m., 2 activations in one evening. There you go. More information on the website, w8wky.org. There you have it. Also, let me just take this second and remind everybody that the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association May build is going to be at the Eagles Pavilion. Okay, not my garage, unfortunately. But fortunately, we had 17 people sign up for the build. It's going to be a fabulous evening or day. I'm not exactly sure what time it is. I have to get with Jason on that, and we'll send out that information here shortly. But it will be at the Eagles Pavilion. So make note of that, please. And May 21st, the membership meeting. In lieu of the meeting, it's going to have a fox hunt. So we're going all in on fox hunting here. So get your directional antenna. If you're not building one, have one, borrow one, steal one, but get one, and come on down and have a fox hunt with us. All right, we're at the bottom of the list, bottom of the net. Let's pull in the closer from the right field bullpen. W8CTM, I'm going to pencil me in as check-in number 44, and you are check-in number 45 today, Carrie. Good morning to you, and what do you have for the net?
Good morning, Gary, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this fantastic, fabulous Friday. Well, it's a pretty morning out there. The skies are blue and the sun is shining. That's 3 days in a row. That's almost a record for Ohio, I think. Anyway, it's just what it is. Well, Gary, I don't have anything this morning as usual, and I hope everybody has a fantastic Friday out there, and it sure sounds like it's going to be a busy Saturday with the fox hunt and everything going on. That'll be a lot of fun for everybody. Anyway, that's about all I have. I do want to ask everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do. So with that, I'll say 73. This is W8CTM, Carrie at Portage Lakes. Everybody just enjoy the fabulous Friday, and I hope everybody's weekend goes well, and we'll turn it back to Alpha 8 Custom Selecting. Gary, you can wrap it up, and 44 to 45, that's a good net. Not as good as we've had all week. That's the lowest number we've had all week was 45. No, I think we had 42 on one day. I forget what it was. But Anyway, great net. Back to you, Gary. 73, everybody. W8CTM.
Another brilliant close by the closer, W8CTM, Carrie in Portage Lakes. All right, Carrie, I think, we've earned a single Ohio Blue addition to the Crayola Ohio Gray collection. Yeah, we have a single Ohio Blue edition. Crayola has celebrated with a single Ohio Blue in the pack of Ohio Gray. We have multiple shades of Ohio Gray. About 50, as a matter of fact. That's what I've heard. All right, Carrie, thanks for that. Thanks for being a part of the tradition here and on the Barometer Net. All right, let me grab a quick nickel. We'll close this thing down. I want to remind everybody that this net does meet regularly Monday through Saturday, starting at the ungodly hour of 7 a.m. That's in the morning for the uninitiated. Runs about an hour-ish. Be a regular check-in. Keep this fabulous net alive. After all, it is the premier drive time net in northeastern Ohio. This is the W8WKY repeater on 147.39 megahertz. The PL's 114.8, and we are located in Doylestown, Ohio. The name here is Gary. The call is Alpha 8 Charlie Sierra, and I return this repeater back to regular and standard amateur radio use. 73, everybody have a fabulous Friday, and you all know why. Because it is. 73 all, AA8CS is clear.
Well, fine. Don't take another round of ending check-ins. I got walked on and I missed out. But I guess the only thing I got to ask you, Gary, is what is your favorite color of crayon to munch on? KFHG.
Oh, I would never neglect putting KFHG in the log backwards. Oh, I love Ohio Gray. I just do. It's just so tantalizing. A little salt and pepper. Gravy and mashed potatoes help it out a lot as well. Over to you, Brian. Do you have anything positive to add to this net? Anything? I mean, search your soul. One positive thing to add to this. I didn't think so. Over.
No, I did have the chick magnet out last night. How's that? Boy, I tell you what, was anybody watching Ryan Hall last night? They had a massive tornado in Enid right about dark. Oh, it was big. And he kept talking about a news channel, so I went searching for news channels in that area, and I found what he was talking about. And they had one of their guys chasing it within a few hundred yards, and I mean, he had the best view of anybody. Nobody else was watching the storm because it popped up out of nowhere. And all storm chasers had to run down to it. It was interesting. To get on the internet, I think it was K8, K0C0 was the news channel. See if you can find it. Wow. Nobody else got it but them. So, back to net, KFHG, and good morning, Gary.
Well, I would say that's interesting, but not necessarily positive. I mean, glorifying destruction. Come on, Brian. I will say, though, the chick magnet, I do like that. I do like that a lot. All righty, sir. Thanks for stopping by and waving a hand. We normally close this down at 8-ish, but for you, we left it open. KFHG, AA8CS. 73, my friend. You take care. We'll talk to you again real soon. AA8CS going upstairs to feed the puppy. This is AA8CS in beautiful downtown Fairlawn, Ohio, and I am clear.
Oh, I'm waving all right, but not all of my fingers. KFHG.
Need I ask? No, I don't. AA8CS.
W8WKY.
KF8 GHA Kilo Foxtrot 8 Golf Hotel Alpha. I'm listening.
KF8GHA KD8SLG. Good morning, ma'am. As soon as the net's over, it seems like everybody disappears.
Yes, that's what I've noticed. Like I said earlier, I'm just a new tech and looking for people to speak to on the radio. I have my antenna up on the deck. It's a little bit too low, but it works towards Doylestown. I try to talk to the Canton repeater, and the house is in the way, so I've got to get it up in the air.
Generally speaking, you'll find more traffic over here, so you're pointed in the right direction. Anyway, there's usually somebody out here on a 3.9 that'll chat you up for a bit.
That's great. I'm looking for contacts. I just need, there's so much that I realize that I don't know. And that's why I'm going to POTA tomorrow and maybe the Fox Hunt for Canton. To just meet people and to explore the technology, because it is truly amazing. And I'm retired, been retired for about 7 years, and I'm looking forward to meeting people and learning about the hobby. I spend time on a Catrike recumbent bike. I'm working towards getting up to 1,000 miles this summer. It'll be a challenge. It's about 40 miles a week, but I'm getting there.
Oh, fine business, man. Fine business. Get out there and ride it. I didn't get out on my bike all that much last year because of my ankle, but hope to get out and do some riding this year as well. Yeah, get out to events, meet some people, figure out what you want to do, and then do it. So, be looking forward to it. I tentatively plan on being there tomorrow afternoon. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm going to get back to it here, but didn't want to leave you hanging out there in the wind. Thought I'd jump in and say hi. KF8. HGA, I think, or GHA. Remind me again. This is KD8SLG. I'll be clear on yours.
KF8GHA, Andy, in Uniontown, and they're changing the name of Uniontown, not the town, they're changing the postal from Uniontown to Green. That's where I am. I'm just a couple miles from Wingfoot and about 4 miles from Hartsville. KF8GHA, clear.
KF8FGI, looking for a radio check. Got a new setup here. I'm seeing how it works. KF8FGI radio check.
This is K8PMI. You're coming in loud and clear.
This is KF8GHA in Uniontown, coming in loud and clear.
Copy that. I appreciate it. I guess it's working. You guys have a nice day.
KF8GHA, the second transmission had a lot of static and you were breaking up.